This year's historic drought in the Amazon has led to a profound environmental and human crisis, capturing headlines worldwide. It's common for rivers to lower during the dry season, but not to this extent. This drastic reduction has severely affected the livelihoods of local communities, and the environmental impact has been profound. The deaths of hundreds of freshwater dolphins being a particularly visible consequence. While the El Niño conditions in the Pacific are largely blamed for this phenomenon, one big question remained: what role did climate change play in this extreme weather event? Researchers from the international scientific group World Climate Attribution say it was a major factor, with global warming 30 times more likely to reduce river flows, while also contributing to higher temperatures and diminished rainfall.
As for El Nino, we found that this did decrease the rainfall significantly and by a comparable amount as global warming, but this had very little effect on the elevated temperatures. Meanwhile, global warming affected both the rainfall and the temperatures, and so was really the major driver of the extremity of the drought.
The survey results, yet to be peer-reviewed but based on already reviewed research, also bring a warning for the upcoming rainy seasons.
Dry season is expanding, and then it's getting longer in that region, and so that's why we get these droughts. But then we also can get strong events of floods, as was mentioned first, in the rainy seasons.
In addition to the worrisome causes of drought in the Amazon, environmentalists are also concerned about the long-lasting impacts that may extend far beyond the forest itself. This researcher, not connected to the study, says while climate change is partially to blame for the drought will in turn lead to intensifying climate change.
One of the major and most important consequences for drought like this is to bring stress to the forest, and in this sense the forest releases carbon to the atmosphere. So this forest degradation has very important consequences for the global climate, because Amazonia holds about 120 billion tons of carbon in the ecosystem.
Extreme weather events like the drought in the Amazon have been happening all over the world, and more than ever, researchers are attempting to scientifically connect them to climate change and the human behavior accelerating a warming planet. Paulo Cabral, CGTN, São Paulo.